that leg, trying to push it out. You want the leg more or less fully extended when that hip lands. Jab, you lean it back. Look at my leg going out to that. It's more or less fully extended. What I'm doing is pushing in the hips then after that. Push the back away. Yeah, just pushing in the hips then. So you don't want this. You don't want that. It's the back's pushing you back in front. Jab, jab, yeah. Try that. Just slow. Lead leg. You're going with the lead leg, not the back leg. You don't want to lead the hand of the wood. There you go. Lead. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fully extend those arms. You go 10 again. Higher. Usually they get a steel bar, they can't kick high. They don't get kick high, so we usually put a steel bar all the way down the bag, so you have to kick at least here then. Okay. And someone get the steel bar there, will he?
Look the way your foot is now.
What happens if they don't reach the bar?
It's not a good sight for them. Oh, that's usually get the smallest baby that someone brings down, put them standing at the bag there, so you have to kick over the baby's head.
Beginner's class?
No, the last class was the beginners. This is the advanced now. This is where you get all the cheek. This is where we start slapping a few heads.
Switching off the camera.
What?
Switching off the camera.
We're all smiles now, knock it off. Killings in between, knock it back on, everybody's going home happy.
What's the idea for beginner's class?
Beginners? Just to get them into it, just get the feel of it.
What are you trying to teach them as beginners?
Oh, the total basics. Well, I usually do a lot of footwork, but just today, you know what I mean? It's freezing, I don't want to be standing around trying to explain footwork. So just get straight into the workout, just get them on. But it's the usual stuff with the beginners. They're guard up for starters, punching from the chin. The hardest thing they're going to learn is the kicks, pivoting, rotating the hip. Punching in knees, that'll just come naturally to them. Kicks then, it's just, you have to walk on them, you know. Same to advanced. Same with anybody really. But now I'm just going to walk these down to the bone. Got the hook, go again.
How long have you been training Paddy? Kids?
Paddy asked me to do this, give him a hand for a couple of weeks about 4 years ago. So that's how this all worked, yeah. But it's we love it. It just went from strength to strength, you know. So it's a lot of the kids. Some of the kids down here were down here since day one, and they've had more fights than me and Paddy. So it's they're the ones running the show now, you know. And they actually decide to listen and don't respond to threats. But
didn't get those great here, so nothing now, eh?
yeah, when I agreed to come down here, slick jet black hair, no grey in my beard, had a strong voice. All I do now is shout and work within stressful environments.
He's a broken man, he is.
Yeah.
I'm taking him straight down.
Is that you or the kids?
What?
Is that from you or the kids?
We break them down, we did. We broke them down, fill them back up down.
Yeah, me and Paddy just operate in silence down here, yeah.
You hear me,
That's it, yeah, that's the job.
Right, so here's the workout behind that now. Look, that's the combination. Cross, kick.
Keep going straight in.
And again, make it fast. Make it fast. Kick well, kick well. That's it. Have a couple of rock hillies down here. Check out the stockets. That's influenced off Rob Hewley, that is. So put the whole combination together now.
Thank you.
Just footwork. Just the basics, stepping left and stepping right. Just movement with it, you know what I mean? It's it's just a drill I've been doing it now, a good while with them, so just want to keep it going. I want to try to get that from when they're sparring as well. Just a simple, going forward, stepping left. Basic and simple. You've been doing that all right. You're coming in, lead leg, with the lead leg, you're going to step. Step it there, spin, move back. Step. Yeah. Move back to the back leg. You're not going to this yet. You're not there. So what do you want to do is get in the ring? No.
It's fun bit.
You have to walk into the ring. Walk. Put that guard up. Put that guard up. Right. Just really quick before we get going on this 40s line up. Quick, get in the ring. Quick. Let's go. Let's go.
Paddy's a good coach.
Yeah.
Why is he so good?
Cause he just teaches basically everything. Yeah. Everything I know in Thai boxing.
He's a really good coach.
Better be saying
Not meant to be listening. This is like the secret.
that. About down there.
He's probably the best fighters that I know.
Have you watched any of his fights before?
Yeah, I went to a few.
You did?
Yeah.
What ones did you go to?
I don't know. I think I went to.
Was it like down in Cork or in Dublin?
I think it was in Dublin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a good fighter, right?
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Yeah. I only came here about 2 months, and he's a really good coach. Like even if there's spare time, like and I'm just finished boxing or something, I would definitely come down. He's a very good coach.
Why did you decide to start?
My dad found it because I did want to do more sports. I only did one sport, and that was boxing, and I really wanted to join because I heard he was a very good coach.
Trainers should have one of these. Look, get that guard up.
And yeah, I suppose Paddy, I would have started about 6 months after Paddy. So when there was chipboard floors and carpets outside, and so yeah, all the way up we kind of have, you know. So it's been a big road
What
from
do you
it.
remember from his fight career? Like the around the time where you won the belt?
Around the time he won the belt, I suppose Paddy's always kind of had a funny fight career, you know. He's kind of he always brought things to that different level, and then we'd, you know, everybody else would kind of follow suit in some ways, you know, and Darren was kind of the start to all of that in terms of guiding him. But in terms of him leading up to the belt, I suppose everybody had the belief already in him that he had that ability, and coming up to the fight week, I think Paddy's somebody that never takes anything for granted, like, but I suppose it was a special it's just a special thing to be a part of. I suppose in one of the other days, I know Paddy talked about Diller in the ring and stuff like that, but I remember that, I suppose, coming out of the dressing room and walking down with them, and Diller kissing the ring and stuff like that, and it was just, I think everybody knew this was going to be his night, you know. He'd prepared right, he'd put the work in, and all the years was building up to this, really, you know.
Keep that guard up. That one as well there. Where the kicks gone? Where's the kicks? Where's the jab? This is that back leg. Push that back leg in. Oh, Andy, brilliant.
You want to cheat at me, though?
Listen up, listen up, look. Listen up, there's 5 rounds. 10 walkies, 8.
You're saying you love a Birkin.
Aye, jeez. Puts them all in, keeps them quiet, you know.
Future.
It's the future of toy boxing. Focus. 2 hour class, focus. I don't know, just reminds me, you know. Give them lunges or something. What I said, newborn baby, so I took time out from actually training for fights or anything like that. So in the meantime, I says, since taking the time out, I'll kick off for the class, kids class.
Why do you still do it?
Still do it? It's just, it's you appreciate it. Oh, all good. What was that?
See you, Taylor. Talk to you soon. See you soon. Bye-bye.
You appreciate it when you look back, you know what I mean, that you're, when you have time out, because it's all about thinking down here, you're constantly on the go, and you can't actually sit back and realise what you're doing. So when I hear other people talking about it, and I hear parents talking about it to me, you just realise, Jesus, I really am doing something for these kids, because you've had kids coming down here, and you just know they're not able for the class. Me and Dan, we just shut off, we don't care. We're just like, right, get them on the mats and we'll get them there. And over weeks and months, whatever, how long it takes, we get them to a stage where like they know they're coming down now. So when we have kids who first arrive, we're just like, just leave them, just keep bringing them down. Don't worry about it, we look after it.
Like obviously because you've, like all in all, how long is it that you've been training Thai?
Overall?
Yeah.
Over 7 years.
So you know the implications of like the positive like benefits of what the sport can do, or any martial arts it can do. But obviously when the kids come in, they're unaware of that. So do you have a battle in kind of like getting them to pay attention or getting them to focus?
You always have a battle with the kids, but you have to like. That's what I've accepted. Coming down here, it's like there's gonna be days I'm gonna be like stressed out even. I'm going to be days I'm going to be like, who's it quite leaving because they're at to be listening to me, or they're at to learning something all new instead of going to smoothly class. But you accept that, you take it as it is and you move on from it. The kids that come down and you see that in them about how much discipline they're learning from this, and like I've often gave them like warnings. I've often told them like give it over, like really let them know if it's not happening, get out the door.
Because you are quite strict with them, not strict as in like, you know, but you don't, if they're messing.
I'll give them an attitude towards them that it's their responsibility. So I don't look at them like a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old. I don't look like you're a kid, I'm an adult, blah blah blah. Yeah. You do what I say. I don't look at it like that. I look at it as in like I'm giving you an opportunity to do something here. If you don't want to do it, I can't. There's only so much I can push it. So I talk to them as much as they're only. They are very young. You know, I do forget that at that age. I really do. But I also talk to them with respect, as in, you are a kid, but I'm not looking at you as a kid. I'm looking at you as somebody who can well and easily adapt and learn this if you just switch on. That's the way I look at it. I'm good.
End of the documentary.
What?
Any final words?
Final words, just thank yourself, Lydia, and MMA Connect TV for asking me to do this. It's
how was it? Did you find it a little bit intrusive?
No.
You sure?
No. As I said, I have nothing to hide.
I know, but it's just like having someone with a camera like running after you for a week.
See, if that camera, we were talking about this now, the camera, I can't see my face, so as far as I'm concerned, you just have you have a phone on its side, so I can't see it. If I see my face, I'll be very conscious of it, you know what I mean, because I'm very vain and I love myself, and when I see a mirror I just can't stop looking. But no, seriously, because the camera is faced away, I don't feel like you have a hand in front of me there, so I can just talk, you know.
And how does it feel like knowing that like thousands of people are watching?
Thousands?
Yeah. I think it's like 6,000 now.
Numbers don't matter, do they? Really?
Yeah, they do. When if you're me.
if I get asked back again, that's what counts. Right? Yeah. That's another thing. Did you get that funding to do the second series?
Yeah.
Then,
yeah, we're going to America. It's like 2 weeks in the States.
Grand, yeah. No,
the next documentary is on your comeback.
Comeback story. How do I feel? It feels great. It does, because when you first asked me, I never thought much of it, and then looking. No, I never thought much of it as in like, I wasn't gonna take it too seriously, but like, it's just like, right, you should ask me to do something. Don't be an idiot about it. Just go and do your business, do what you have to do, and enjoy it at the same time, and try to give back as much as I can of it, you know.